Hey everybody, I'm sounding stuffy right now because I've been recovering from an upper respiratory infection for the last week or so. I'm still blowing my nose and coughing some, but this time last week it felt like I was going to cough up a lung, so thankfully I'm much better than I am now and I can go back to being awkward in videos. Tonight I'm doing one thing I should note. On Saturday, this past Saturday, I think the cough syrup was building up because I felt dizzy, and also I started hallucinating this. I wish that were a joke, but no, that actually happened to me, and I do not, for the life of me, understand why that happened. I did learn, though, that if you have a vine stuck in your head, you need to watch more vines, so that'll take your mind off it. So, sometime last year, I was trying to check email, and they had trending news said, "Oh, everybody's talking about Jake Paul." And I thought, who's Jake Paul? Because the name sounded vaguely familiar. It said, "Oh, he's on Disney's Bizaardvark." Oh, okay, I didn't watch the show, maybe saw a few minutes here and there, so wasn't really familiar. So I looked it up. It said he's a YouTuber. He's also the brother of Logan Paul. I thought, who's Logan Paul? Well, he's the brother of Jake Paul. Oh, well, thank you. That's very helpful. I looked it up. He was a YouTuber, too, and said he was in that stupid movie, The Thinning. I thought, oh, it's the strawberry guy, because the Black Critic guy did a review, he called it a review rant of The Thinning. And he said, it stars that guy who does oh, I'm a strawberry guy. I don't know that he said Logan's real name once. See, I'm out of breath already. This does not bode well. When I found that video, I had insomnia. It was 2:30 in the morning. So I found the video looking for something to watch until I felt tired enough to go back to sleep again. And he didn't use the real name or the character's name. He just kept on calling him the strawberry guy. It's like with the lead actress, he said, she's there maybe 10 minutes to look good and be oh, I'm a strawberry guy's girlfriend. And that just cracked me up. My aunt and her Yorkshire Terrier were asleep in the next room, so I was just convulsing with suppressed laughter. So, lesson learned, never watch Black Critic Guy videos at 2:30 in the morning. Sorry, I really am this socially awkward. Sorry about that. So go check out that video if you want. Just fair warning, he tears the whole movie apart. The thing is, he tears into everything about the movie, so it's not like he's targeting anybody. I know a lot of Logangers were upset, but no, he was... You know, he got Logan too, but he got everybody and everything, so it's not like he's targeting him. Just, if you go, please don't start drama in the comment section. One, there's enough of that already, and two, you know, that there's enough drama. So don't go on and say, oh, she said to start. No, I didn't. So, you may wonder, well, what are your thoughts on the Paul brothers? Well, let me say that on the superpower wiki, there's a power called amortality, not immortality, but amortality, which is that you're neither alive nor dead, nor are you undead. Conventional states of mortality do not apply to you. And you think, well, what in blazes does that have to do with anything? I say that because I'm the same way toward the Paul brothers. I'm not a fan, nor am I a hater, nor do I have no opinion. Just my viewpoint's a law unto itself. So, if you're a fan, that's okay, as long as you're not hurting anybody. If you dislike them or are critical against them, that's okay, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Notice either way, it's if you're not hurting anybody. Because no matter what your viewpoint is, I don't like it when people say hateful hateful things. You know, I don't like extremists on both sides. I've seen people make death threats, make threats of violence, and that's not cool. No matter what your viewpoint is, if you go around making threats like that, you can't act like you're standing on some pillar of righteousness. I've seen both sides make things. On one hand, I've seen fans just say things that made my jaw drop. They were just so over the top and hateful. When they do that, they're really hurting the one they claim to support. I believe that two of the worst things you can do as a fan are make your idol look bad and make your fan base look bad. I think actually hurting people is the only worst thing you can do. And if you're a hater, then that's just as bad, because if a fan is saying violent, hateful things, and then you as a hater are saying violent, hateful things, what makes you any different? You're just doing what you're criticizing the other side for doing, and you act like you're different because of it. So I'm just in the middle, I guess. You know, you can feel however you feel. I just don't like, well, I keep saying how I feel, so you get the idea. So today I'm reacting, tonight rather, it's after 9:30, I think it's going on 10. I mean closer to 10, obviously it's going on 10. If you ever wonder why some YouTubers use scripts, it's probably because they'd be like this if they didn't use a script. So tonight I'm reacting to an episode of Bizaardvark. You might think, okay, you make a thing about being in the middle about the Paul brothers. You're not a low ganger or a Jake Pauler, nor are you a hater. How do you feel about Bizaardvark? Well, not to disappoint any fans, I don't have a high viewpoint of it. It's okay, but I've also called it a try not to cringe challenge. Then again, I'm not the target audience, because I really would prefer to spend all day on a swing eating a baguette, as long as it had butter or jam or something, and I had something to wash it down with. Let me tell you though, I've seen a couple episodes before and after Jake left, and in my opinion, it's worse without Jake. I saw the first episode without him. As for the A-plot, there was a discussion about friendship that was actually really sweet, I thought. Then they had a B-plot, which had a stupid resolution, if you could even call it that. This guy was angry with his grandmother embarrassing him, so he convinced these guys to wade into her house and scare her. Oh, no way that could go wrong, right? Sure enough, the grandmother beat them all up, and I thought, what is the point of that? To me, the writers just got lazy. And that's disrespectful to the cast. It's like they stopped trying. It's like some teams, a star athlete leaves and the team goes down. People say, oh, they did badly because the star... No, it's because they got lazy. One person leaving shouldn't ruin a show or a team, any of that, so I think it's sad that the writers aren't doing more for the cast that does remain. Okay, the episode I'll be reviewing, well, first let's take a quick look at the website here. This is the Bizaardvark wiki. There's his character, Dirk Man. Says family, Kirkman, brother, Smirkman, younger sister, unknown other younger sister. I thought, oh great, now it's going to bother me who that other younger sister is. Oh, to let you know how they botched it, apparently they didn't write him out in any way, which led to this comment. I'm going to guess that Dirk got killed in a stunt gone wrong. So that could not have been the reaction they wanted. And here's the episode, The First Law of Dirk. Someone, I will have Dirk with the side of Kirk fries. Okay, that's fair enough. So, I'm going to watch it on Daily Motion. And I'd better get started because I've wasted almost the entire video on this lengthy prologue. In fact, I think I'd better stop now and then we can start the episode in earnest. So, my apologies for talking your ear off. And the next video, or videos, I plan to do this in 3 parts, will be Bizaardvark, The First Law of Dirk. So, thank you for putting up with me. I'll see you later.